This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. Here is your host, Derek Pearson. Presented by Beatrice Bakery on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to One-on-One. It's going to be me and Rico. I'm upset. I'm just going to say it. 402-464-5685. Sorry to have you text on Honda Lincoln Hotline. I want to thank the folks from Beatrice Bakery for allowing us to do what we do in this hour. They are greatly appreciated. I also want to share enlightenment with some of the other stuff that's going on. Last night, we did not have Splash 3. We will resume that show here shortly. Based on situation and circumstance. That's entirely up to her and her family. And whenever they're ready to go, they have a spot and they can launch and kick it into play. Last night, we had Up the Middle with Bryce Matthews and Cam Chick from the baseball team. If you haven't heard it, jump on the website, ticketfm.com. It's podcasted up. Jump on it here. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. And I just want to point this out. So, these guys come in, these are reigning, defending Big Ten champions, right? So you go down and you're going to play Sam Houston State in their space. They're from Texas. You're going down to Texas. Look, they're familiar, and they know each other. They know each other. Mm-hmm. Like Bryce was saying, look, I played with and knew most of the players. That's a program that's been to the College World Series. They've been to the tournament. So that's not Meatloaf State, as we like to say. Mm-hmm. That's a program that knows how to win baseball games at a high level. Cam walked in here last night almost like it felt like he was ashamed. Like we had let folks down. Like we're not supposed to lose.
People were way too reactionary.
Right? Like it was interesting, right?
It was, oh my gosh, everything sucks.
And I just want to say, people, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, because Cam was like, no, like we're fine, but it's just like we felt like we let people down, and people are voicing that they have let them down. Which, again, Bryce is just here. Cam's a captain, right? Bryce is a de facto captain. He just doesn't have the C. And they're carrying this burden around, aside from playing Big Ten baseball, which is its own beast, right? And being a part of the Nebraska athletic department is its own burden and pressure and responsibility. But fan base shouldn't be putting more of that on people. Like it's far too many people just yelling at baseball players and yelling at basketball players. Man, chill out.
Just be better.
Chill out. Like they know. And Bryce came in, and again, Cam and Bryce are different spectrums. Because Bryce is in here was like, yeah, man, I need to get better. I had to do better than that. That was terrible. Right? And they're both right in that space. But we should be supporting them. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is one series in. Now, they got TCU coming. Like, that's not, hey, look, that's a top 25 team.
Yeah.
Right? Legit. So, let's be supportive a little bit.
Oh, and also Sam Houston State's pretty good. They took down number 5 Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I mean, but knowledgeable fans know that. Knowledgeable fans know that. It's like the fans who are just yelling and screaming. It's like, chill out.
Like, that's a good team.
Chill out. Again, Monday night with Talking Tens, their big Pack the House event is this weekend. It gets number 1 Michigan. Number 1 Michigan.
Numero uno. Defending national champs, I believe.
They need your support. Now, this gymnastics team just put on their best performance of the year. They outscored the number 6 team in the country.
That's a big deal.
They need your support. Oh, yeah. The reigning defending national champions of bowling have their Big Red Invitational. Open to the public. Right here in Lincoln at Hollywood Bowl. Might want to support them.
If you know where we are, you know where Hollywood Bowl is.
Right? You might want to support them. As a matter of fact, Paul Klempa will be here in studio tomorrow with Jake and Sip to Shut Up Sipple. Battle for the Ages. It's a big one.
Paul versus Sid.
This is a big one. Like he wanted to be in, like, and he made the challenge and wanted to be in the space. He said, I want to be in the room.
He wants to look him in the eyes when he beats him.
Right? Like, and I think they're doubling the stakes. So it's double
bagels.
All right, double bagels.
Can I request Paul to request Sipple that if he wins, he has to wear the t-shirt that we still have here in the drawers?
I will pass you on to Coach Klempa and you can figure that out.
Okay.
But he's open to it. He's open to most things.
Okay.
Klempa's a good dude.
Awesome.
Like, I think he's in this to win it.
I hope he does.
He's in it to win it.
No hope. I know he will.
He's in it to win it.
I'm sorry, Sip.
Right. Like, no. Normally we're loyal, but
look, I love you, Sip, but this is
I kind of want to see this.
This is a battle you have to lose.
I want to see this one go down. Like, I need to see this. So, and then tonight, teammates, 6 to 7, teammates mentoring hour. Please consider becoming a mentor. Teammates, Lincoln.org. Get to it. 30 minutes. That's all it's required. 30 minutes a week. No work. Just sit and listen to somebody who needs to have somebody to talk to. Not asking. LincolnTeammates.org. Go to it. 30 minutes. All you got to do, that's all it takes. Just sit at a high school somewhere near you and allowing somebody to know that somebody will listen to them and that somebody cares. Doesn't cost you any money. Don't have to plan any dates. You don't have to do that. Not that kind of deal. 6 to 7 tonight here on the ticket. Behind that, riffing with Chris Raff and Aaron Davis. I need to check and see who their guests are tonight.
Probably somebody important.
That's been the norm. They've been pretty good about loading up folks.
Oh, look, I'm Chris and Aaron Davis, and I get important people on my show.
Yeah. Eddie Brown. Eddie Brown's your guest tonight. That's going to be a good one. 7 to 9. Tune in here on the ticket. And then,
show offs.
As if that's not enough.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. Talking Trash. Nickel Hames, Kenzie Knuckles, as they head into beach volleyball season Friday morning.
No more cartwheels, right?
Well, actually, it's Thursday morning, and then Thursday and Friday, or Friday and Saturday. Okay. I have to check it out. But check them out. They're going 9-11. Here's the funny thing, and you guys will have to go on the journey with me because I got the microphone, so sorry.
You don't have a choice.
Sorry. A lot of conversation about programming. And I say this. You now have 17 hours a day of local Husker programming. A day.
Single day.
Current Huskers, former Huskers, coaches. All the programs are covered. Like, winning programs are covered.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm still waiting for the track people to show up. They said there were, both men's and women's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for them to get through how they need to get through.
Indoor is a very busy time.
Mm-hmm. But gymnastics, swimming, diving, Mark Manning, we need to get him back. This is like kind of an in-between week for them, so we'll pull him next week. Lance Harvell, I need to pull him for next week.
We got to get him back.
Bring Buzzy back into a Jalen. Need to do that. But the Sunday Morning Pancake Show, phenomenal. We ran it. We'll run some of these programs during the off time instead of going national. We're not charging you guys for this. We're simply providing it.
We could charge you, but we won't.
No, I just want you to come and be happy that you're here.
It's good programming.
Like, you're just listening. You're getting to know Husker athletics from an up close vantage point. Some people don't want that. They don't want to know the people, so they can say if they want.
Don't make me like them.
Right, but these are all likable folks. right?
That's the problem. I don't want to get too close to them because then they'll leave and I'll be sad.
Well, I mean, like Michaela and I were talking about it yesterday. She's leaving, and
then
I'm
I'll be
kind of
sad.
sad. But we're gonna have like Michaela. We're gonna have gymnastics idol, and they'll have to battle to see who becomes next year's host. Right? Cam's graduating, but we're not letting Cam get away. They're gonna put Cam to work.
Sorry, Cam.
Gotta stay with us, bro. Sorry, talk to his dad already. And by the way, folks, for
Gentle
all
people.
of the student athletes, I talk to the parents.
How dare you?
Look, my thing is to be accountable for it, to give their folks exposure, to give the programs exposure, good exposure, positive exposure. Somebody tried to say that there was a ticket curse, and I said, well, then how is bowling number one? How is volleyball
What's the
national
curse?
runners up? Like, what are you talking about? And why would you bring that up?
How would there be a curse if football was already not doing great before, basketball wasn't doing great before,
But it's our
women's
fault.
basketball is doing great,
It's our fault.
bowling is doing great, wrestling is doing great,
Mm-hmm.
swimming and diving pretty good,
Mhm.
gymnastics, women's gymnastics pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Baseball season just started.
But we literally traveled with Lance Harvell through the entire baseball
did.
season last year.
And they won the Big Ten
We
championship.
traveled with Jalen Reyes through the entire baseball season.
And they made the championship game.
We traveled with Mark Manning all the way through wrestling last year.
And they did really well.
Right? I mean, so we're just I'm playing in this soup because I really just want to say
So
to
is
folks,
is the curse that you're gonna be extremely good? Is that the curse? I would take that.
I would
It
take
seems like a
I would
good
take
curse,
the exposure.
right?
I would take the exposure. Like getting access to the people that you get to hear them in a way, get to know them in a way that you haven't been traditionally.
Mhm.
Like we put them in space. You guys can meet them. I mean, that's what happens. That's why we home and garden event. You could come out and meet them all, and people did in large
Pretty
numbers
successful.
and showed up. Like, oh, I don't know, Priscilla Joseph seems to be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Anyway,
Priscilla's husband is doing really well.
she's doing okay.
That's his name now, by the way. It's Priscilla's husband.
Yeah, we've changed it. We
Yeah.
flipped the script.
Sorry about it.
But this is the stuff that just it's kind of crazy. And I'm really at a point where, especially in my space here, like 3 hours and then whatever hours at night.
Yeah.
Some of the negative stuff I won't acknowledge.
Which is good.
Right. Yeah, reach out to track. We got 3 young athletes. Same for softball. We've got folks that we're queuing up and trying to figure out where to place them in along the way. We may add another volleyball show. We are going to add another volleyball show.
I said, don't pretend like it's not going to
right.
happen.
We're going to add a wrestling show, both Nebraska and pro. Like we're going to have fun. We're going to add a UFC show.
Okay.
We're going to the softball show is probably 2 weeks once they get back to a normal schedule and they're home and have time.
They are
to do
all. I looked at their schedule. My goodness.
Just
never come home, I guess.
And I just don't want to put that additional burden on them. But the program needs the promotional space and air.
I plan on getting to some.
And they've got
games.
some. I can tell you, the young ladies from softball are pretty likable. They're pretty enjoyable.
They've got some power,
right? They've got some people there. So if you're not paying attention to softball, you probably should. They're 6-4 and they're very entertaining.
They put up like 105 runs over the weekend.
Yeah, they.
So I mean,
they were
that's
hitting the ball.
Only slightly an exaggeration.
Right. Like they were putting it in play. And the men's team. I mean, who could be more likable than Cam Chick and Bryce Matthews? Like, good grief.
I mean, one of them is the best baseball player in the world.
Right. Yeah, he knows. And then there's going to be another baseball show. Maybe a pitcher and a catcher. I don't know. But think of what it's like with all the things going on for them to give access to the fans and listeners. They're giving you access. They want you to get to know them. So when you do, don't be a jerk.
Seems pretty simple.
Don't be a jerk. People are adding to and providing, and you're just yelling and screaming.
Don't
Stop
be
it.
mean.
Right?
It costs $0.00 to be a good person.
So this is the thing that I'm talking about. See, all of this is assumptive, and none of it makes sense because all of these things already exist in a space where the athletes are successful. The bigger programs are doing NIL in larger form, in larger fashion, and they're having success with it.
Mm-hmm.
So NIL is not connected to or pushed towards negativity and poor play. That's not, the two don't go to, you can't say Alabama and
But
Kentucky.
DP, if you're getting paid, you need to put up better numbers.
Right?
If somebody is giving you money to do a thing, you have to do it
But
to the
that's
best
why
of your
you're
ability,
not giving money for
and
them
you
to do
have
the
to
thing.
be the best.
You're not giving money for them to perform better. You're giving money to support them in what they're doing.
But DP, they're doing the thing, and they're getting paid because they're doing the thing, so they have to do better, right?
No, that's not how that works.
That's if I give you $1
no.
to do a thing, you have to do the
Then you're
thing
not
better
giving me
than you
$1.
did it before.
Then you're not giving. Then
Like,
you're
let's
paying.
say you could do a backflip. If
Then
I
you're
give you
paying.
$1, you have to do a double backflip. That's how this works, right?
Ah, that's funny, right? Right?
I'd actually give you $1 to do a backflip.
Right? You didn't cut the video for me yesterday, Rico.
I didn't. I apologize. I'll get that out today.
Come
I'll
on,
send it
man.
to
You don't get expect me to get low like that on consecutive days. What is wrong with you?
I mean, I kind of do.
No, you cannot. Stop it.
Is it like a once a week thing?
Hey, look, man.
The tendons are
Look,
screaming.
I don't know what the warranty is on not having
Can you
a
return
meniscus.
those?
Right. I don't know what.
Look, I'm telling you, I know a guy. He can get you a new knee.
I don't know what lubrication happened yesterday to allow me to do that, and I don't know how much I have. But you know what? I wouldn't expect for it to last. Look, I'm an old man, Rico.
I don't know where he gets the knees from, but he has a bunch of knees.
59. just walking around snatching people and
He's
taking
got
their knees,
I don't know.
taking their knees away.
I know a guy.
Yeah, there's a thing, right? There's a thing. And again, I've asked several times that, like, the text line is wide open. It's wide open. It is a feature that allows us to know you and you to know us and to be a part of what we do. But it's gotten to the point where, look, it's hard to talk sports anyway on a day-to-day basis when the teams aren't doing well. It's easy when the team's doing well. When the teams aren't doing well, we know the fans are angry. We know the listeners are angry.
Yep.
But you can't be mad at us.
We still got to talk about it.
Like, we don't make the news. We just talk about it. And
we're not against them. Whenever people say, oh, you're against the program, you thrive on them doing bad and all that. No. Them doing good would make our job so much, A, easier, and B, funner. Like, it would be so much more fun to cover a winning program and so much easier to talk about, because then you just talk about, oh, well, they did this amazing and they put up these stats, and then really the only negativity is, oh, man, Casey Thompson threw for 355 yards, but if Omar would have caught that one slant, it would have been 400.
Yeah, why are you putting Omar on blast?
Well, because Omar's going to have 2 touchdowns in that same game, but he could have had 3 and 50 more yards.
And it's the third one that matters most.
But they won by 3 touchdowns.
Right,
They could have won by 4. So
yeah.
that would be the thing we're talking about.
Because we took the spread and we needed the extra points.
Exactly, because gambling will be legal by that time. But it's like, all of this stuff, it'd be so much easier to talk about. And the negativity is like the smallest little, like, Nori was wearing 2 different colored socks. I don't know what he was doing.
Why don't their shoes match?
How dare he?
Why don't their shoes match?
Like that would be what we're talking about.
All right, so
then people would get mad, like, why are you worried about his socks? I'm like, I don't know, because they're 10-0. I gotta talk about something.
What else can I complain about? I just think it's funny that people, purposefully engage that way. And my thing is, a big part of getting to know people is that it's hard to be disrespectful when you know people. Like, you know their story, you know where they're from. It's like the story with the young man said, pull up a chair. Pull up a chair, we can talk.
That hurts me to know that was 30 minutes before. What did he say? 30 minutes
before
he passed.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So again, this is how little people honor basic things. I literally just said, during this space, and it's just during this space, I ask, I beg, just say, hey, what's up? Just give us the basic greeting of acknowledging us as people, not just talking heads. Because we're going to acknowledge you as a person. That's all we can treat you as.
You are my people.
You're your person. And you want to be heard, and we want you to be heard. But in that, hit me with, hey, what's up, Qdoba guy? And can I tell you how? So, like on a weird day, and Sunday was a weird sports day because you had the women's basketball game at home, and you had all the circular around it. And as I was leaving to come back, because I had to book Zoom, and then I had the post game show. And on the way back, it took me a while to get home. Like I planned how long it was to take me to get home, but it took much longer because I kept getting stopped along the way. Now, there was a sea of what's up, DP, right? What's up, DP? I'm walking through. What's up, DP? Offers the fist bump. How you doing, man? What's your name? Hey, I'm Qdoba guy.
We love Qdoba guy.
Right? Like I was like, come on, man. Like I'm gonna be. You know what? I'll be late for you.
Qdoba guy almost wanted to change his name, and I would have been very sad.
Right? Like I was like, bruh, come on. Right? Norm, what's up, Norm? Howdy, Norm. Absolutely. We will change your name to Norm.
Okay.
That is perfect. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Can I keep it bipolar,
Can we
Norm?
just be people? No. Give that man
I like bipolar.
Call that man what he wants to be called. It's not that difficult.
But I like the name.
What's up, Big Slim? How you doing, man?
I do like Norm.
He says, hope y'all are having a great day. Keep it awake. Makes the day better. Big Slim, you smile like a giant, and it means the world. Like we probably had like 7 fist bumps at the Home and Garden show. Just back and forth. Right? So, and here's the rule. What's up? 39. Look, if you see me out, say something. Most of you do.
I'm changing this person's name to Cigar Person.
No, ask him his name.
But I like making names up.
Basic normal.
And then you say their name multiple times when they text in, and then they give you a name, or they
what
tell
up,
you they
shooter?
like the name.
What up, shooter? Yeah, like even if it's a fake name, we'll call you what you want to be
Cigar
called.
Person.
Right? We can. I mean, as long as it's not obscene, I can call you that on the radio. Just make sure it's something I can call you on the radio on a regular basis. And don't change it, because if you change it, then I'm not going to give you credit for stuff that you said previously.
Look, if Cigar Person wants to change their name, I'll change it.
Right?
But they're a Cigar Person until further notice.
Right. You know, and I don't want to get to the point. What up, Empty Dumpster? Appreciate you. And we got to get a better name for you.
That's another great name.
It's a great name.
I think they asked for Empty Dumpster.
Right. Texas says, "What's up, DP? What's up? How do you come up with our names? What name do you want us to use?
See? Whiskey Person.
Right? What name do you want us to use? Right? What's up? What's up, Scott and Stonebridge Creek, man? Appreciate it. It's clear and cold. You are absolutely right. Appreciate the check-in. Look, this is like we'll shout you out. We'll wish you well in your day and in your life if you give us the chance. Right? What's up, Greg? Nice job. Give Jake a huge raise. Jake is the highest paid person here. Not giving him a raise. For the record,
Pie, I'm not changing your name. I like your name.
And for the record, let me blow your mind with something here. Rico, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I definitely will.
Am I not the lowest paid person at this station?
I actually don't know.
I am the lowest paid person in this place.
I don't know what everyone is
so
paid.
I
can't correct
I do.
Well, there you go. You have to correct yourself.
What's up, DC Dale? Yeah, I should correct that. I should do something about that.
I can't tell you. I can't.
Who do I have to talk to around here to get a raise? Yeah.
There's a mirror in the bathroom.
Jake does very well. Jake does very well. But here's the thing about Jake. Jake can give himself as much raise as he wants because he's the sales guy.
It's true.
He literally can give himself a raise any day. As a matter of fact, if you guys want Jake to get a raise, you guys should give Jake a raise by doing business with Jake. Call Jake. Call Jake and give him his raise today.
It's as simple as
402-464-5611, and you give Jake so-and-so the raise.
Hashtag get Jake a raise.
Right? And as well, you call in and give Rico a raise. You know how?
You know, what would be a really good idea is to give Rico a raise.
Right? Like, this would be a thing. You guys know how you can do that. And again, when you offer raises to them directly, I don't get any of it. So
Please do.
Have at it. Please do. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll start our fundraiser for raises for the entire staff.
Woo-hoo.
You guys, GoFundMe? Is that what we should
I think
do?
so.
We can do that too. All of that and more on One-on-One.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What are you doing, Sip?
I thought the chickens could use some more light in their lives.
So you're building what exactly?
It's a motion-censored switchboard. Duh.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course. Ow! God! Ow!
Seems like a job for a professional.
Just one more wire. Yep, there you go, right there.
Don't be like Sip. Call Joe at Ambition Electric for any of your electric needs at 402-217-3415.
This is your high school minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Harrison Arns. In girls sub-district basketball, Norris blew Nebraska City out of the gym with a final score of 74-12. Sage Burback from Norris finished with 17 points as the game's leading scorer. Waverly also got a win. They beat Plattsmouth 51-17. In girls state swimming, the Omaha Marion girls took home the Class A title by the slimmest possible margin over Lincoln Southeast, a half point to be exact. This is the Omaha Marion girls' 13th state championship. In state wrestling, Lincoln East had 5 wrestlers make it to the championship matches. They finished with Gabe Turman and Keith Smith winning individual championships. Brandon Mouser, Weston Sherlock, and Cole Toline would finish with runner-ups. In the Class B division, Waverly senior Trevor Brown won his second straight heavyweight title. This has been your High School Minute, sponsored by Southeast Community College, with locations in Lincoln, Beatrice, and Milford. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
They say one great thing leads to another, and that's especially true when you visit a Great Clips salon. When you sit down for a haircut with the skilled and friendly stylist at one of our thousands of convenient Great Clips locations, they'll not only make your hair look great, they'll make you feel great too. And that's something you can't help but share with the world. Download our online check-in app today and opt in to get a Ready Next text when you're up next. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Now what do? Football is over. The weather's crappy. Man, I tell you what, it's a perfect time to go car shopping. This is Carl from Price Right Auto. Come out to Price Right in West Elk and you'll find over 100 great vehicles at some great prices. With our non-commissioned sales process, we let you control the sale. We won't let you get 11 since we back every one of our vehicles with our Peace of Mind 3-month warranty. If you want a hassle-free car buying experience, check out our website, PriceRightAuto.com. Come see a great selection of affordable used cars on West Elk Street at Price Right Auto.
There's not many things worse than having plumbing issues at your home or business, but it's even worse if the problem isn't fixed correctly. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time, and they specialize in several things: general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Order online now from the new Wingstop, located at 5001 O Street.
Did you know that the U.S. has added over 1,100 new breweries in the last 18 months? Learn more by shopping at Myers Cork and Bottle, 13th and South, and by tuning into Thirsty Thursdays with Kevin Myers, because sports are better with a drink in your hand and a friend at your side.
Casey's General Store is giving you the chance at winning 2 free tickets to a Nebraska home basketball game this season. Stop by any Casey's location in Lincoln throughout basketball season, enter your name into the registration box, and you'll have a chance to win 2 tickets to an upcoming Nebraska basketball game. Every drawing will occur at least 24 hours before the game that has its selected winner. So make sure to get to any Casey's in Lincoln today for your chance at 2 free tickets for Nebraska men's basketball games.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Beatrice Bakery on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Your time is up. Your time is now. Rico, so what I need for you to do is to find the version where they actually say what they're going to say during the song.
My time is now.
Right? But there's a word that he says at the very beginning that he kind of screams. What is that word?
I actually don't know.
Right?
I've always said
like
rapado.
Yeah, like,
Is that what it is?
It's something, right?
But I don't know what that
is.
is. I don't know what language
What
that is.
is it? I will
Because
provide.
it's not rapido.
I will,
because that is Spanish.
No, I will provide a care package to Beatrice Bakery to the first person that texts in. So the John Cena theme song, as soon as it happens, there's a word that's kind of screamed, and then it gets into the rap and that sort of thing.
I can find it real quick.
We'll go get to it, Rico. You can do that. Like those are
not the word, but the song.
Yeah, you can find the song, but I need to. You can find the word, just don't tell the word. Just don't say the word, and whatever texter gets it, we can do that. 424-664-5685 Honda Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line. I'm really I need to figure out. Hey, so Rico.
Yes.
As we enter, somebody tells us what name they want us to use.
Mm-hmm.
Can we put is there a way to put in the name and then put a star or a check, a blue check, or something next to the name?
I'm sure I could put a star, like a plus sign or something.
Right. So can we announce we can put the texter in standing based on what they text in? Like a
Possibly.
star for top level, right?
We can do that. If you want to. I think I found it. Hold on. And it's got the actual words
right
on the screen.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see what it says. Abadu? Is that what does it say?
I don't know.
There are a couple of texters that are lining this things up, but I'm just trying to figure it out, right? A texter says Amadou, a spongy substance made from a certain fungi. That doesn't make sense.
That seems wrong.
That doesn't. I don't know.
I don't believe you.
I don't know.
This doesn't even have
Play it again. Play it again.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go back. A sponge.
That would make this the greatest interest in the history of wrestling. Rapado, which apparently means can't see me.
I don't believe that. I don't believe any of you.
Mark, does that? Well, but is that what the word means? Well, you're sitting there with a coffee mug. Can you help us?
I just wanted Rico to make the sound before that.
Right? Right.
You just got to roll your tongue.
Yeah, but see, somebody
roll
says
your
if you go to answers and you go to what is the first word of the John Cena song, some says avenue.
Avenue.
Oh, here we go. Amadou.
But no,
Google said Amadou, but that, like you said, that's spongy fungus.
But that's not what that sounds
I can't
like.
imagine that's what John Cena's yelling when he comes out of the tunnel.
So Cheeseburger says Amadou means move aside in Spanish. Play it again, Rico. I'm just trying to.
There was an R in there. No. Listen. It's like Abadu.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
I am childish when it comes to pro wrestling theme songs.
Can we call him? Can we ask him what it says?
I think that needs to be done. Actually, we would have to call Stephanie McMahon, who's the president of WWE Music, and she could tell us what that is. But
I'm fine with that.
But yeah, no, you don't want me on the phone with Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie. Where your man? Where your man? Where your man at? Let me make sure. I want him spitting water at me. What's going on? Let me make sure you're by yourself. So the text line has 900 different responses.
You're all wrong.
I have no idea what's right.
Fruitcake for everybody.
Right? Like I don't know. So cheeseburger. I'm good. No, it's lemon. Lemon put rapadou, which is what we think it is. Grabado, which is what the time is now. He growls. He growls. So I guess
that is
and
not,
then
what kind of animal
that's
growls
what,
like that?
He growls and then he says
Can you imagine walking through the woods? You're just having a fun time. You're just backpacking along the way, and all of a sudden you just hear grrr.
Oh, run!
So they're saying that that Amadou, which is a reference to the 1999 shooting of Amadou Diallo. But is there any reference online to Cena speaking to this? Right? Is there any?
No. Zero anything.
So this is what.
I mean, have you heard the reason he does the you can't
Okay,
see me
so
thing?
Pecan Pie says this: the part of Cena's intro song was sampled from the beginning of the song "Ante Up" by M.O.P. Okay, now we're cooking. So then it says the word said is Amadou, which was the first name of Amadou Diallo, an unarmed immigrant who was shot by the cops in the Bronx around that time the song came out. And he says, my guess is that when they made Cena's interest music, they wanted that noise as a way to kick off the song the same way. The band took legal action against Cena for sampling that part of the song without permission. And if it's Ante Up, like, well, that was Cena's. I mean, that was Connor's old open. That was Tom, right? Was that me and Tom's? That was me and Tom's.
That was you and Tom.
That was me and Tom that had Ante Up as the open. My bad, Tom. Apologize. Sorry.
I don't care what you say. It does not sound like
Tyler, I'm going to give you fruitcake just for your text. Because Tyler says it's Fred Flintstone yelling Yabadoo. And for the comedy behind that one, Tyler, there's fruitcake waiting for you at the station. Like, that's exceptional.
Now I want John Cena coming out of the tunnel like Fred Flintstone getting ready to bowl.
Right?
Up on his tiptoes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that would be special.
Get the noise.
Well, he did have.
I can get behind that.
Cena did a Halloween costume as Bam Bam or Fred Flintstone. One of the two. Like
there's a connection there.
Yeah. So he actually did that.
Boom.
So that Lemon, I apologize for providing the correct answer. Lemon, there will be a care package here waiting for you at the station.
No, you know what,
Compliments of Beatrice Bakery. Beatrice Bakery, you can come in. Fruitcake will be here waiting for you. And if you haven't had it, it's a great reason to sample it because it won't cost you anything. And if you don't like it, you can share it. Other people will like it. Just trust me. We're going to take the snacks. We're going to put some snacks together. Chocolate fruitcake, and then the regular fruitcake. You can share it, give it to people who will appreciate it if you want.
And you know what, Lemon? You should apologize. Thank you for apologizing.
Don't apologize for being right.
No, thank you for apologizing. I accept your apology.
Do not apologize for being right.
I've already accepted it. You can't take it back.
Like
those are the rules. No take backsies.
Right. So yeah, Lemon was the
Don't look
first
at me like that, Mark.
Look at Mark. It's a troublemaker. As a matter of fact, Mark. So in the last segment we were talking about, somebody said give Jake a raise. Hashtag Jake raise. Give Jake a raise.
Which I support.
Right? And then, right? Fully in, right?
Yeah. Jake making money means we all make money.
Right. Like,
so
I
support that.
Just go and do business with Jake. Like, which number should we use for them to reach out to Jake to make money, to give Jake a raise?
Thank you. 402-464-5611. And we'll direct you.
Yeah.
We'll direct your call.
5611. And then we're working on like a tip jar for the talent. Like, even if you mentioned Jake, but the heavy lifting around here goes strictly and firmly on the shoulders of Mark Arnwell. So it should be hashtag give Mark a raise.
It's why I slouch so much, actually.
Shout out
Right,
Mark.
it's
Shout
tough
out Mark
carrying
and his
the
strong
station.
It's
shoulders.
rough. It's rough.
It's tough carrying the station,
Very-
Mark. Having this whole station on your back,
Strong shoulders. though.
right? Like, you know,
He might actually shrink in the future. He's
right?
carrying
Yeah,
so
he's
much.
no,
His
he was
spine
six,
is-
he was 6'5".
Man, I tell you, the first time I went to the doctor and they said, you're 6'1.5", I said, you're lying. Take that back right now.
His spine is compressing.
I'm
Right.
6'2".
Right, carrying the burden of this thing. This is crazy. So, you know, you guys can give Mark a raise. You know how to. We can have NIL. We can have, you know,
NIL for Mark Onweiler.
no, our NIL, which is radio name, image, and likeness. And you could do that, or you could do it for Rico, and you could just simply hit Rico's Venmo, and he'll set you up.
You know, you growl at him a little. And,
I have been on air. I have been quoted on air as saying, I will say almost anything on air if you pay me enough.
No, you won't.
Almost?
No.
Almost. That's the
No.
thing.
You
That's
did
the
sign an
catch.
affidavit saying
No,
you wouldn't do that.
no.
For what it's
Well,
worth.
okay.
You literally,
You know what I mean.
It's notarized and everything, all right?
you literally can't.
No free shout outs.
Rashawn
but the shout
Jackson.
outs can be paid.
Rashawn Jackson texted and said, "Rapido is in Spanish is for quick."
He says that like I don't know that.
Right, like he said that to you. Like, hey,
Rashawn, you know what my first name is, right?
Steve. Steve is your actual name. So Claytonia John, you just did a thing that will set me off. And
Oh, goodness gracious.
well, he asked the question.
Yeah, I see it.
DP, what is your Mount Rushmore of WWE wrestlers? Now, the fact that you preface that by saying WWE means I have to stay limited to WWE, not WWF, not WWF, not NWA, not AWA, not anything other than WWE. I think you should text back in and ask me my Mount Rushmore of professional wrestlers, period, and I will give you the answer.
I want WCW only.
Oh, that's big. Well, that's the Four Horsemen, and we can stop.
Just there?
Four Horsemen.
Problem solved.
That's four. That's
What
it.
if I just say WWF?
Bruno, Hulk.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We love Bruno. We love Bruno. Text line. I will also give away a Beatrice Bakery care package to the best pro wrestling Mount Rushmore between now and when we come back from break.
Ooh.
There's the challenge. Get your happy fingers going.
You have 5
The
minutes.
best wrestling Rushmore will receive a care package from Beatrice Bakery. I will give mine, my top 4, my favorite 4. And it's my favorite 4. It's not the best, but it's my Rushmore. We'll do that when we come back.
Watch live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You're listening to One on One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Shopping for insurance can be a tedious and frustrating task, but the agents at Brokers Insurance Agency will do the work for you. They have partnered with over 20 of the best insurance carriers in the nation, which allows them to do the shopping all for you. Whether you're looking for business insurance or employee benefits for your company, or you're looking to save money on your home and auto insurance, Brokers Insurance Agency has the agents and solutions to help meet your goals. Call 402-420-5353 or email staff at brokersinsurancenE.com.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. But that didn't stop you, did it? You knew you could get arrested. You could incur huge legal expenses, and you could possibly even lose your job. You were well aware of the consequences of driving drunk. But one thing's for sure. You were wrong when you said it was no big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by NHTSA.
Did you know that the U.S. has added over 1,100 new breweries in the last 18 months? Learn more by shopping at Myers Cork and Bottle, 13th and South, and by tuning into Thirsty Thursdays with Kevin Myers, because sports are better with a drink in your hand and a friend at your side.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Security First Bank. We're the bank, and we make your mortgage more manageable with flexible terms, trusted advice, and competitive rates. When you work with us, we'll know your name, but we'll also get to know your home dreams too. Security First Bank of Lincoln. Voted best small bank in Nebraska by Newsweek magazine. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. NMLS number 505011.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit OakStreetCarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
Oak Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
AmeriCorps programs and members are making a huge impact in Nebraska communities near you, addressing critical issues like education, conservation, and even food insecurity. Because of AmeriCorps, the Conservation Nebraska program educates residents from over 120 communities statewide on living sustainably and keeping Nebraska beautiful. Learn about AmeriCorps programs serving communities in your region by visiting serve.nebraska.gov. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, this station.
You're listening to One on One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Final segment of One on One, 93.7 The Ticket.
You guys have created a monster. I don't remember who the first texter is that asked that question, but how dare you?
Oh.
You put DP in his element, and it is a dangerous place.
When you put me in pro wrestling mode, a different DP shows up.
You guys have no idea the types of noises he was making during the break. It was kind of terrifying, actually.
Oh, I became Vince McMahon, and I couldn't help myself.
Very scared. You know that meme when Vince McMahon's in the chair and he's like falling over, and then it has like the red laser eyes or whatever?
That's me.
That was DP, and I'm terrified. I'm so scared.
Over it. Stay tuned after One on One, the Captain Show. Rashawn Jackson from 11 to 2 will be at Wingstop 50th and we're giving away $300. Did I say 300? $300 in gift cards throughout the 3 hours. $25 gift cards in over those 4 per hour. He will choose how you can win. VJ, usually music trivia, sports trivia, Husker trivia. 12 cards will be given away. Wingstop, chicken wings from the wing experts, and where flavor gets its wings today. 11 to 2, 50 to 0. Stop by. Give Vershawn a what's up and a fist bump. He ready. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you this. Here's the challenge. I'm going to tell you. The first listener that gets over to the Wingstop and says, hey, Vershawn, here's your 25 for my 25. Give him 25 push-ups, and I guarantee you he'll give you a gift card. The first one's there that do it. 25 push-ups. For
25 for 25.
Oh, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Text line, you have been on fire. You asked my wrestling Mount Rushmore. Here's some of what's been said so far. And there is a leader. There is a leader so far.
Is there?
Yeah, but these are good. Several people have asked, when are you going to do the wrestling show? Can I say March it'll happen? It'll happen.
I mean, you can say it.
I'm going to do it. Well, who do I have to answer to?
That's what I'm saying. You can say it.
All right. Can't do it. So Texter says Goldberg, Hulkamania, Stone Cold, and The Rock. He has Undertaker at 5. Only 4 on the Mount Rushmore. Willie, you are a hero to me. Willie, at this station, you can come and get fruitcake from Beatrice Bakery because you went to my heart. Rufus R. Jones. You got Bulldog Bob Brown, the King, Harley Race, and JYD Junkyard Dog. Old school, most from the KC area. because every dog needs a bone to chew on. I love you so much. That is amazing. Ryan Jensen says Taker, Giant, Flair, Stone Cold. Cheeseburger says Flair, Giant, Piper, Undertaker. Aaron says Ricky the Dragon, Steamboat, Brutus, Ric Flair, and The Rock. Gene says Hogan, Flair, Bruno, Dusty Rhodes, in public, if you will. I have wined and dined with kings and queens. I have slept in alleys and ate pork and beans. That's my dude, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream star child himself. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dan says
he's in a mode.
Miss Elizabeth, Charlotte Flair, Trish Stratus, and Rowdy Piper. Rowdy Piper, you're on a roll. You're on a roll, Dan. Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker. That's the eggheads from Mount Rushmore. I dig that, Corey, very much. Mason says Goldberg, the Spear, Sting, Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin. 65 went deep. Bob Backlund, Mr. Wrestling 2 with the greatest knee lift ever. Kerry Von Erich and Andre the Giant. This is all good stuff. My 4. You got me, Rico? I have time?
Oh, you have. Well, we're going long.
We have time.
We're going long.
Here's
time.
So I'm gonna create a men's Mount Rushmore and a woman's Mount Rushmore.
Before you get into yours, can I just throw mine out there?
Please
I know
do.
yours is going to be
Please
like
do.
a whole thing.
Let's go.
So Stone Cold Steve Austin. Can I have like a tag team as one?
Yes.
The Hardy Boys.
Okay. You got to do no. You can't put the Hardy Boys in unless you're going to do the dance. Come on, Rico, on this video stream.
I'm not doing the dance right now.
Then you can't put them
I'm not
in.
doing the dance right now.
You got to do the
dance
Jeff
later.
Hardy dance.
I'll do the dance later.
Who else you got?
Stone Cold. That was my guy. And Mankind.
Oh,
Mankind.
But you have to use the Mankind voice. You have to believe our humanity is in question.
You just have to keep messing with your head.
And you pull out a club. Mark says Sting, Big Show, Mankind, and Kane.
Cheeseburger. I love the Dudley Boys.
Hey,
but the Hardy Boys were something else.
Hey, Devon, get the table. Like
beautiful.
Big Slim says Stone Cold, Macho Madness, Undertaker, and What a Rush. The Legion of Doom. He went great. 49 says Stone Cold, Rock, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie, and Undertaker.
He lies, he cheats, he steals.
Oh, Brown Magic says, what about Tito Santana, formerly of the New York Jets? Oh, that's amazing across the deal. My 4, the 4 ladies. You have to start with Moolah, the fabulous Moolah. She's the one that got it cracking for everybody. Number 2 on the list, you have to bring it into the new era with Wendy Richter, who with Cyndi Lauper made this thing a real thing. So she turned it into wrestling. Then you got to go to Medusa. Medusa is still on fire and amazing. And then the greatest of them all, and I'm sorry for folks who'll be offended, but China crossed over and did the work and gave her life to the business. And those are the 4. Trish Stratus is my favorite. I can't even tell you. I got to escort her to the ring in Salt Lake City, and I'm forever in love, and that's how that works.
Anytime I see a Stratus, the car Stratus, Trish Stratus.
Kevin says, Iron Sheik, I will humble you. I will humble you. I will humble you. Oh, man. See? Somebody. Yo, Clay, Tony, and John, that's spectacular. Well, here's the way. From my mouth, and this is beautiful. He says, Tony Atlas, Mr. USA,
wow.
Baron, I will hit you with the claw. Baron Von Rasch, Americanus Wrestlers. Ivan Punchki, Polish Power, and the High Flyers. Yes, we are old, and it's beautiful.
Rey Mysterio. I would always try to do like all the Rey Mysterio moves on my cousin when we were younger.
And broke all the furniture.
And yeah, we literally had like 4 mattresses set up downstairs in our basement, just like as our wrestling floor. We're jumping off of the sides, like the dressers and everything. We're trying to do all that stuff. It was a problem.
Yeah. Somebody with Superfly Snooker. Absolutely. I almost name my softball team the Bushwhackers because we would enter the field doing their march and we would lick each other's head, like the top of their heads, and you go, oh, you would make funny faces. My 4, and they're there. I was raised in the era where Bruno Sammartino was God. He was my Sunday morning fix. He got me going. Yes, Tony Atlas, because he was from Roanoke, Virginia, and they billed his partner, Rocky Johnson, the Rock's dad, from being from Washington, D.C. as the soul man. It was there, but there's no greater talker. There's no greater speaker. There's no greater orator in the history of professional wrestling than the dude with, you know what? I may not be the most svelte. I may not be the most athletic, but I am a gift from God. The Golden Smile, American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Plumber's son has to be on my Mount Rushmore because they talked it. I love it. I've dined with kings and queens, slept in alleys, and dined on pork and beans. Dusty Rhodes. Brilliant. For Sean Jackson, match that. Captain Show up next. I'm out.